Hey y'all, it's Thankyante and I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk about how you're using manifestation techniques wrong. Because if you've been affirming, if you've been visualizing, if you've been doing all this for like 80 years and you still don't have what you want, you're doing it wrong.
Okay, let's go.
Now, I'm not saying that you're affirming wrong just because I want to say, oh, you're doing something wrong. Let me show you how to really do it. I'm saying you're affirming wrong because one, I was in that position before. And two, if you knew that you were doing your techniques right and if you were getting everything that you wanted, would you even be watching this video?
I want to know that. Okay. I really want to know that.
Like I've said before, I used to have a Reddit account, but I deleted it because there's a lot of toxicity on there and I refuse to expose myself to stuff like that. But sometimes I do still get on there and I look at like the manifestation communities. And it's a lot of people who say that they're doing the right things, but they're not. Like, not at all. They couldn't be further from the objective. And it's so crazy to me.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Like, there will be people that'll literally say, oh, I've been affirming, I've been persisting, I already know that I'm going to get what I want, and this and that and this and that, but it's still not here. That's the whole problem. And you can literally tell people like, hey, that's the problem. You just said it. You just admitted what the problem is. And they'll still be looking at you like, what the heck are you talking about? And the problem is, if you can robotically affirm all day, if you can do sats multiple times a day without falling asleep, if you can listen to subliminals, if you can listen to your own affirmations that you recorded on your recorder or on the Parrot app or whatever you use, if you can do all this all day long, and then you turn around and you get on Reddit, you get on Instagram, you get on Twitter, you get on Facebook, you get on whatever website that you want to sit up here and fix your fingers to type, oh, I'm doing all this stuff, I'm doing all these methods, and I still don't have what I want. That's the problem. That's the problem right there.
See, that's your problem.
You doing all these techniques is obviously not helping you know that you have what you already want, because you're standing in your own way by knowing that you don't have what you want. So you doing all this stuff, wasting all this time, because that's essentially what you're doing. You're wasting all of this time manifesting, or so you call it, to turn around and say that you don't have what you want, and you wonder why you're not getting what it is that you want. You're still stuck in the state of being the person who doesn't have what they want. And that's what you need to get out of. Like, do you not realize what you're doing? You're keeping yourself stuck because you say you have something, but then you turn around and you wonder why you don't have it. That makes no sense. And that's what's keeping you stuck. If you're going to do all these techniques, if you're going to visualize, if you're going to robotically affirm, if you're going to do sats, if you're going to script, if you're going to listen to subliminals, if you're going to do the list method, if you're going to do whatever method you want to do, if you're going to do that method, you can't sit up here and wonder why you don't have what you just spent all that time doing methods for. That's not how this works. You're literally keeping yourself in a circle. That's not what you need to be doing. If you say you have your SP, every time you think about your SP, you need to be thinking thoughts as if you're a person that has your SP. So if you're at work and the thought of your SP comes across your mind, what I would start thinking is, I wonder what we're going to eat for dinner. I wonder what my man wants to eat. I wonder if we're going to go somewhere nice. Even if I know that after I clock out, I'm going home and I'm getting in my bed and I'm having air for dinner, I'm not thinking about that. I'm going to visualize myself being with my person. And even if you can't do it in the current moment, you can revise something in the past. Just go back. Like if you went to Chipotle, you know you got your food. You could also see yourself getting 2 bags from Chipotle because you're getting food for you and your SP. You could see yourself buying 2 of whatever you bought, even though you know you only bought the 1 for you. That's how revision works. You can't do all these techniques and then keep confirming that you don't have what it is that you want. You have to let your confirmation be enough, even if it's for a day or two. You have to let that be enough to know that you're going to get what you want, because you are going to get what you want. You just got to stop saying that you don't know how you're going to get what you want.
Somebody is hitting the nail on the head right now.
And another issue that a lot of people have, too much time is being spent on how it's going to unfold. Worrying about the how is not your business. 9 times out of 10, you won't even be able to see the how. You're going to experience it, of course, but you won't be able to tell how it's going to happen. Now, if you want something to unfold a specific way, you can do that, but why would you want to waste extra effort? Just see yourself as having what you want. And then when you get the little itch to be like, where is it?
Don't say that.
Stop it. Stop it before it even starts. You already have it. You just got to keep saying that. Like, when they say live in your head, they mean that. You have to reject the 3D. Even if you can't ignore it, you just got to reject it. You literally have to reject it. Do not accept that. Just know that you already have what you want. That's all you have to do. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Stop thinking about the how, because it's literally not your job. All you need to do is just know that you're going to get what you want. And you are, because it's the law. It has to work.
I said what I said.
That's honestly one of my favorite affirmations. Like, if I feel like something is too big or too hard, I tell myself, first of all, it's not too big, it's not too hard, none of that. Whatever I want is going to happen. It's going to happen because it's the law and it has to work. I don't have to worry about how it's going to happen. I just know that it's going to happen because it's the law. The universe has to follow the laws. Just like we have to follow the laws in our everyday life, the universe has to follow the laws as well. So whatever you want, whatever you need, whatever has to happen in order for it to happen to you or for you, it's going to happen because it's the law and it has to work.
I ain't gonna say it no more.
So the next time you think about your desire, instead of wondering how you're going to get it, you got to literally undo that thought and just say, nope, I already have it. And I don't have to worry about how I got it because I got it. Like with me, I got a kombucha. Am I worrying about how I got it? No, I'm just glad that I have it. So when you get your SP, are you going to be worrying about the scenario that put y'all together? No, you're just going to be glad that you have them. Now, when it actually unfolds for you, if people ask how you met, you will be able to tell them how you met, of course. But why would you want to worry about that when you're in the process of manifesting? Why do you feel the need to be able to control how things happen? Just know that you got what you wanted. You don't have to worry about how it's going to unfold. You just need to know that it has unfolded. Something that helped me ignore how things were going to happen or wondering about how I was going to get my manifestation is hearing like some celebrities talk. There are a lot of rappers, there are a lot of actors, there are a lot of singers, there are a lot of rich people in general who, when you talk to them and ask, did you ever see yourself being a rapper, or did you ever see yourself being a dancer or an actor? They, majority of the time, say no. They never saw themselves doing that, or they never wanted to do that, but they got pushed into that, and now they're living their best lives. So with you, if you want to be rich as well, but you're working at Taco Bell or something, guess what? That's okay. You're going to be rich. You don't have to worry about how it's going to unfold. You just know that you're going to be rich. That's all you have to do. So if you're manifesting money, I want you to do your techniques and stop worrying about how it's going to happen. Stop doing that. Just stop.
Stop.
Don't do your techniques in order to get something. You do your techniques in order to change your mindset. When your mindset changes, that's when you're going to start getting what you want, because it's not going to feel like, oh my gosh, I have this thing. It's going to feel like this is normal to me. It's normal for me to be making a lot of money. It's normal for me to be driving the cars that I want to drive. It's normal for me to have the clothes I want to wear. It's normal for me to date the person that I want to date. it's going to feel normal for you. When it's unfolding in the 3D, yeah, you're going to be happy in the 3D, but at the same time, you're just going to be like, I already knew I was going to have this. I already knew this was going to happen. So that's what I mean when I say you're using your techniques wrong. A lot of y'all are using your techniques to get something. You think that if you say your affirmations 50,000 times, you're automatically guaranteed to get it. Meanwhile, your mind is still funky. That's not how it works.
No.
Your techniques are just like vehicles to get you into the state of being that person. It's not to actually get that thing, if that makes sense. So like I said, if you're going to affirm 10,000 times and at the end of your 10,000 affirmations, you're like, okay, well, I don't have my manifestation. That's not the goal here. That's not the goal. The goal is to do your 10,000 affirmations so you can automatically know that you have what you want. Whenever you finally get that feeling of knowing that, yep, I don't care what's going to happen, it's going to work out for me. I don't care. I don't care what I have to do or where I have to go or who I have to see. It's going to happen. And also, you won't have to put in that much effort.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
That is something else that keeps a lot of people in the position that they're in, because they think that they're the ones that have to do all the manpower. They have to look for all the solutions in order to manifest. They have to be the ones to put things in place. And that's not true. Things are going to start coming to you. They're going to fall in your lap. You don't have to go out and look for stuff. You don't have to go out and try to stress yourself out about finding an apartment. You don't have to go out and find a job or anything like that. Things will literally start lining up in your path to where it'll make it way easier for you to get what you want. That is all that you have to do. You're not the person that has to go and beg people for work. You're not the person that has to go out and wash 50,000 cars a day in order to make a few dollars. All you have to do is just know that your situation is going to change. And once you have that knowing, things are literally going to line up for you. You're not going to have to do anything, essentially. I mean, you're going to be led to do some things, but you're not going to have to basically force things to happen. Just like in my video where I said I bought these nail polishes for cheap and I ended up losing them. When I was trying to manifest finding them, yes, I did look around in the 3D like 2 or 3 times for a while. So I did put in a little bit of effort, but it wasn't until I stopped myself. I said, forget it. They're going to turn up. I don't know how. I might find them in my car. I might find them in one of my boxes. I don't know, but they're going to turn up. And I stopped looking for them. And I randomly got the thought to go check my box that has my toothpaste and stuff in it, of all things. Like, what was nail polish doing in the same pouch that my toothbrush and toothpaste were in? I don't know, but I heard that voice. It said, go check that pouch. And the nail polishes were in there. If I would have kept on searching where I thought it was, I would have never found them. I would have never found those nail polishes.
Thank God. Thank God. Woof. I thought another one and bit the dust.
But instead of continuing to waste time searching, I literally just had to sit down and tell myself, you're going to find the nail polishes. Stop worrying about it. You're going to find them. And I found them. That's all I did. I just had to make myself know that I was going to find them. That's it. It's just the knowing. The knowing is what actually brings you what you want. When people do these 10,000 affirmation challenges or whatever other challenges they want to do, it's not you saying your affirmation 10,000 times and you're going to get what you want. What's happening is you're repeating this stuff and it's starting to become more and more and more familiar with your brain. And once it becomes familiar with your brain, it's going to be like, all right, bet. We already know this. Give me something else. And then you're going to get that thing that you want. And then after that, you're going to move on to the next thing that you want. That's it. That's literally it.
I see this shit for what it really is now.
So with that being said, I intend that this video helps something click for you. After you watch it, you're going to realize what you were doing wrong and you're going to start getting all the things that you want. And I am also expecting success stories, so get to it.
You already know.
But that's all I got for today's video. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, of course, the comments are down below. Leave them. I talk back. I like talking to y'all. But until next time.
TF, ... I'm out this bitch.